now see the Steelers' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Steelers and the Cowboys on Sunday night.
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the play fake, Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll stick with Elliott. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger, as he is on to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led out by the former Sun Devil, their rookie quarterback out of Arizona State.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, there's going to be a hard group to beat.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
He is in. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Prescott on 1st down. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here we go. They'll throw again. Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Here's a designed run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Here we go. Let's take. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one taken in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Dak can throw it here on first down. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. First down, Prescott. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Quick throw, taken in.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Bucks who were able to come in and win one on the road. Baker Mayfield, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to air this one out. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 53 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. He'll try to run for it. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboys.
Prescott now. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Our game was 14. 1st down. Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Prescott again. That's complete to Elliott. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Here comes 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. Now a screen set up for Elliott. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. The open man is Tolbert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air again. Prescott gets it away quickly. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline.
Previous play
All
is under
second
review.
looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly.
And this one is blocked. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He runs with it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now the try here for the point out. Now how about this? It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's taken in, and we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Whoa. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.